If you do this pretty much 24/7 for a few weeks and you still don't hate it, that's a pretty good sign. My story started more in high school. I was already into gaming, into computers, because my parents were gaming. Then I was like, you know what? Maybe secretly I could try out coding again, see if maybe I'm smarter now. So I heard about options, I Googled, and then Codaisseur was one of the only ones. So I decided to just quit my job and hope for the best. So I quit my job, I started Codaisseur. The first days of Academy were a little bit easier. The first 2 days were quite like, oh cool, I get this, because I already did online courses. So the first days were just kind of getting you into it. And then after the second day, it got hard. I literally went home on the second day of JavaScript and I was like, okay, I really don't understand this. So I took my piece of paper, I took my pen, and I literally started writing out everything that is happening in which order, and I kind of tried to draw similarities to what we did just before and what is going on now. Pretty much a week after I was hired at YoungCapital, they were a bit skeptical at first because, of course, they've never done this before. They've never hired someone from boot camp, and they knew it's going to be a bit of commitment on their side as well to teach me. But they were actually quite surprised with what I could already do, because they thought, okay, you're very new to this. I mean, you can't be a programmer in 6 weeks. So, you know, just have this little side project and just do it and, you know, keep us posted. So after 2 days, or I think already at the end of the first day, but I kind of, you know, I postponed it a little as well. I was already done with the project, and then they were like, oh, you know, whatever. Just here's a project, like a real life thing, and just do that, because, okay, this went a little bit faster than we thought. I had been working at YoungCapital for 2 years, and a month later I was on the plane heading over to Canada to have an interview in a completely different country in one of the top companies of the world. It was such a whirlwind. A few days later I got an email and a call saying, congratulations, you're hired. If you start programming, and especially if you do a boot camp, this becomes your life. You eat code, you dream code, you do it the daytime. It doesn't stop. Writing code doesn't stop, because in the night it continues in your head. So it's like this full-time immersion of programming. You just need to understand the words in order to write it. Hi, I'm Esther, and I graduated Codaisseur Batch 5 in 2016.